Happy Wednesday. Hello, 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 hello. How are you all? So before I get started, let me just go ahead and say, forgive my voice right now because it is still in the process of coming back. I got a little cold over probably about like a week. And my voice went away for a bit, so it's still a little bit raspy. So if you cannot hear me at any time, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. So if you guys are hopping on, which I hope you are, go ahead and drop either a little hand wave below or say hi and tell me where you're watching from. And if you happen to be catching the replay, you'll know you're catching the replay if you don't see the little red live box in the top left corner. Go ahead and drop a purple heart in the comment section so I know you caught the replay, and then I can go back and say thank you for tuning in, okay? So, oh gosh, it has been a long couple of weeks. Long, busy, hectic, crazy couple of weeks. Hey, Terry. So if you guys get a chance to hop on, come and chat with me. Come and say hello, okay? I'll be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure what all I'm going to say, but I was compelled and moved to say, you know what? I'm going to get off my ass and I'm going to go live because I haven't done it in quite a while. It seems like forever, but I honestly think it was probably like maybe last Monday, I think. But it seems like forever, you guys. So while I'm talking, I am going to do an eye look, but my main focus is not honestly going to be on that. I'm going to talk to you about some real things, okay? Hey, Melanie. So, most of you know that I'm a mom, okay, with 5 kids. I'm married, busy life, always on the go, seems like. And these last few weeks have just been really challenging me. And to be honest with you, my personal time of taking like these few minutes to go live and talk with you guys and chat with other women from across the world has taken a back burner because of everything that's been really going on. And honestly, most of my problems stem from car trouble, okay? And to be honest with you, nothing stresses me out more than dealing with car trouble. Okay, so that is what I have been dealing with. Honestly, it has been like ongoing off and on since the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about that and trying to help you understand that, yeah, you guys see me come on. I talk about my makeup business because I absolutely love it. I love what I do, and I love the ability to be able to talk to women, talk to other moms, and help them get pumped up and feel and know just how important they are, and find that confidence and find that self-esteem that they may be lacking in. But to be honest with you, the last few weeks have been tough, and it's a lot of reason why I haven't really gone live, because I didn't think that I'd be able to hold myself together long enough to be able to bring that out and show you guys all that. So today, I'm feeling it. I feel like I can get through it, honestly, hopefully, without, crying or anything. So if you've been watching my profile for like the last couple of days, probably about like a week or so, I've been posting a lot about being a phoenix. And for those of you who don't know, a phoenix it's a bird that is basically reborn from its ashes. It rises and it conquers the new day after it's been basically burned up, okay? And that's what I feel like I have embraced to be able to get through all this. So, and trust me, you guys, it is tough. To be honest with you and to be quite frank, over the last couple of weeks, I've been feeling like a shitty mom. Not because I wasn't there for my kids, but honestly because I was faced with whether or not I'd be able to pick my kids up from school because of my car problems. And like I said, car problems may seem minimal to some people, but when you have 4 children that you need to get to school and get picked up, and you're dealing with, the December weather with the rain and the fog and the cold air, and you're like, how am I going to do this? My husband works during, like the afternoon time. So he works about almost 2.5 hours away, depending on traffic. So it's not like he can get back, pick up the kids, and go back to work. It's not one of those scenarios. So, nothing is more frustrating than when you go to the car and you're about to take your kids to school in the morning and the car doesn't start. The engine does not kick over, and you're just like, why? And yes, thank God I've been able to, I'm going to be honest with you, if it was not for this business, I would not have been able to do the fixes that we needed to get the car back on the road these last few weeks. But man, does it take a toll on you. You know, last Friday, I was dealing with the fact that my daughter, she was staying after school to work on her science project, which is what I'm going to prepare for now. She has a science fair tonight to showcase her science project. But, you know, they had to stay late, and I was really faced with how am I going to go and pick up my kids because my car literally was not working. Now, this is after we had already changed the original heater hose. We replaced the battery because it was faulty because it kept dying. Got an oil change, and then something else started leaking. Turns out it was the other auxiliary hose. So, and that had to be replaced. So, on Friday, I was just at the point, I literally was at the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just done. I'm done. I could not, putting on the brave face and trying to work through everything that was going on, I could not do it anymore. And that doesn't make me less of a person. It just means that I am human. And sometimes you can only take so many hits before, honestly, you're kind of like knocked down. But at the end of the day, even though you get knocked down, you have to pick yourself back up. You have to. And that's really what my post about being a Pheonix has been about. Because these issues with the car really made me feel like I was knocked down. Like, no matter how many nice things people were saying, it was not helping me feel better about the fact that, you know, I had to either pick my kids up early from school because I wouldn't be able to pick them up at their right time, or the fact that they may have to, on the spur of a moment, have to catch public transportation. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against public transportation at all. And I'm okay with my older kids, you know, having to catch the bus if they need to. But it was a situation where it was like, you know, they had to do it right then and there. I hadn't had the chance to, like, you know, fully go over this is what you do, this is what you don't do. It was just that there's a bus stop. If I can't find you a ride home, this is what you're going to have to do. And that just kind of, that bothered me so much. That internally I was stressing so bad because I'm like, you know, well, what if they don't do this? What if they don't do that? Now, they're responsible kids, but it's just the outside elements that made me worry. In doing with that, and the fact that now my husband and I were trying to fix the part ourselves for the car. And we had the pieces to do it, but it was not working. So like 2 nights in a row, I was up at like 3:45 in the morning, and I didn't go back to sleep. I was just up. So I was exhausted. I was emotionally drained about worrying about the car. I was mentally drained. I was feeling crappy because I didn't know if I could get my kids to and from school. And after Friday, and, you know, my husband's like, babe, you're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. They're going to work through it. And sure enough, things did work out. My brother was actually able to pick up my kids for me, which was a blessing. And he probably does not even know how much of a blessing it was, but it was. But, you know, it was after that, and I was like, you know what? I can't keep being down to stop thinking about the negative stuff. We all have moments when we harper on the negative, and I'm pretty good about trying to stay in that positive mindset. But you guys, like I said, I'm human. I'm a human being. I'm a real person, and dealing with not having my car work for me when I needed it to, that was like the hardest thing for me. So, and I'm telling you all this backstory to tell you that you too can be a Pheonix. You too can rise from whatever conflicts, whatever issues, whatever drama, anything that's holding you back or making you feel low or down. You can rise again. You can rise and be your answer to someone else's prayers. Be uplifting to someone else. You know, you just have to be willing to say, you know what, this is out of my control. And I think that's what the biggest issue was for me, being a control freak. And I know, I know that I am. I'm stubborn. I know I'm a control freak. The car was literally out of my control. There was nothing I could do about it. There's nothing that I could do. There was no amount of tears that were going to fix the issue. You know, I literally ended up having to wait for our mechanic to come and fix it for us on think that was Saturday or Sunday. They came and fixed it for us. And I literally had to kind of just, sit back and reflect and say, these are things that are completely out of my control. And if it's out of your control, it's out of the scope of what you are able to do on your own, don't let it weigh you down. Because weighing it down is not going to change the situation. All it's going to do is make it worse. And I say that, like, someone said to me that you got it so together. I wish that they honestly knew how not together I had it last week or the week before that. Or when I went to go drop my kindergartner off for school. It was less than a minute and a half. I ran across the street to drop her off, let her go to her classroom, got back in the car with baby and with my 4-year-old, and the car did not start. Keep in mind, this day, it was actually pouring down raining. So I'm sitting there, my 4-year-old's like, Mom, come on, let's go home. And I'm like, honey, I can't go. We can't move. And she's like, oh, come on, Mom, I want to go home. She has no idea of what the situation is. She's just like, I want to go home. And in that moment, it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? Because you feel crap because it's like, your mom. You're supposed to be able to handle all these situations. Or at least that's how I feel sometimes. I feel like I got to handle it all. And I know that's probably not the right frame of mind to have, but that's how I've always been. My mom, she gives me a hard time about it. She's like, Naima, you shouldn't do everything. You don't have to do everything. But to me, I feel that I should be able to. And to have to call. So I had to call and my insurance have them try to send someone out to jump the car for me. Luckily, in the process of waiting, it did kick over. I got home, but then it died again. So, like I said, there's nothing more frustrating than dealing with a battery that's not staying charged in the car when you have to go pick up your kids. Like if it's for groceries, I don't give a damn about walking to the store to go pick up groceries. I don't care. I have no problem with that. But it was pouring down raining. I had my 1-year-old, my 4-year-old, and them attempting to walk in the rain was not going to happen. So all of that's kind of a lot of why I've kind of been missing in action. It's also, honestly, why I went ahead and took the leap and shaved the side of my head. Because at the end of the day, I was like, you know what, Naima? You've got to do something better. What do you have control? I have control in cutting my hair, okay? That is my control. That's one thing that I can do that I don't need anybody else, honestly, to do for me. So, and I know sometimes I have to let go of those reins and say, you know what? Pass it over to someone else to get help. That is the toughest thing for me. But ladies, please understand, no matter what is going on, you too can be a phoenix. You too can rise above it all. Let your wings lift, set your soul on fire, and just be a vibrant beacon to someone else, okay? Now, I can't say that just because I'm going live today that I'll be able to go live every day. I don't know that. My schedule is so crazy right now. It seems like to be no time between the school schedules and now the holiday season. Thankfully, Christmas will be here next week. Ashley, don't you dare cry, because if you cry, you might make me cry. But you guys, like my friend Ashley, she's known me for a long time. And she knows I'm generally the person that's like, it's okay, everything will be all right. Just calm down, take a deep breath. You harping on it is not going to change anything. Last week, I was not that person. Last week, I was just like, you know what? Literally, stick a fork in me because I'm done. I was just done. So, and then to add that off, as if dealing with the car troubles was not enough, I got home and my dog had a mess all over the garage. So that was like the tipping point of that day where I was literally in the garage and I was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. And to be honest with you, I'm being completely transparent. I literally just burst into tears. Okay? I broke down into tears in the garage, cleaning up the dog, worrying about the car and things like that. Because you know what? I'm human. I'm not any better than the next person. I have feelings. I am a woman. I've got issues too. Okay, so please believe me when I say that you can turn it around. You can change it. You can make it better, okay? Just don't let it all weigh you down completely. You know, we have those moments when there does not seem like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But there is. Okay? You may not be able to see it, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And honestly, you just have to believe. You have to be willing to open yourself up for the belief that there is hope. And, you know, some of you might even be saying, you know, gosh, she's saying all this because of a car. You guys, like I said, there's not a lot of stuff that stresses me out to the point where I'm just done. But car issues, that's one of those things. You know, it's what I rely on to get me around, to take care of my kids, to pick them up and get them to and from school. You know what I mean? And yeah, and last week and the week before that, it was not seeming likely to be able to get done. Okay? Yes, exactly. It's the reliability of having that car that's like, you know, when it was down, I really did not think that there was going to be an upside to that situation. I really did not. But, and like I said, I'm telling you guys all this because there might be someone out there that may be listening to this. It may not be you. Maybe you know someone that's going through something that, you know what, if you can, share this video with them. Share it. And like I said, I'm not even talking to you guys about makeup today. Yes, I'm doing my eyes, but I'm not really talking to you about that because that's not what this video is about. This video is about saying that, you know what? In a week and a half or so, we'll be in a new year. 2019 will be here, okay? It will be here. It is a new year in a couple of days, couple of weeks, about a week and a half or so, okay? Time for a change. Be willing to spread your wings and fly. Soar as high as you can. And if you have someone telling you that you can't do it, or that self-doubt that's just eating at you, let it burn away. Let it burn away. Let the ashes fall, shake them off your wings, and you fly and you soar. You guys bear with me because my husband's about to come down the stairs, and he's got his phone. Oh, he turned it down. Okay, so, you know, be willing to shake it off, dust it off, and say that you can do it. You know, and you have to be able to believe it. Believe it. I apologize, that's super gross, but I cannot help it because my voice is literally going away. Okay? Going away. Yes, okay? Shake it off. What's that, Mariah Carey? Shake, shake, shake it off, shake it off. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, let me tell you. Now, but a lot of you know that I was married before. So my ex-husband. And I'm only mentioning this because you guys got that song on there, Shake It Off. Whew, there was a time that the woman that you see. No, that was my husband, Latasha. That was hubby coming down the stairs with that on, or saying that. But there was a time that the woman I am now is not who I used to be. I was really timid, I wouldn't stand up for myself, pretty much. And that song right there, that song, Shake, Shake, Shake It Off, that got me through. I think her album was called The Emancipation of Mimi. Back then, when that song came out, it was The Emancipation of Nene. That's what I used to say. So I only saying that because he brought that song up. He got them lyrics and he was singing it. But I was a different person back then. And I love who I am now, so I'm embracing the hell out of her. Okay? And you guys embrace you. Embrace who you are. Love her. Love the person. Love the woman that you are, the one that you're becoming, the one that you want to be. Embrace her. Do not be afraid to be who you want to be. You want to do something better for yourself. You want to do or have a better life. Embrace that dream, embrace that goal, and go for it. Rise. Rise above it all. No matter what someone is saying, telling you can't do it, you can't be this, you can't be that. Yes, you can. I am here to tell you, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay? Yes, you can. You can do it. Hey, Nugget, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in the possibilities of what's out there and what you can accomplish. Okay? You can definitely do it. And I say, like I say, it's a new year coming, 2019, and best believe I am affirming right here, right now, that 2019 is going to be a great year. 2019 is going to be better than what 2018 was. Okay? Because I found that I've had a bad habit of saying that. What I used to say was every year between September and December, it's just always bad. Something always goes wrong. And I found that I've been saying that. But guess what? I'm not going to say that no more. Because I feel like me saying that is like jinxing myself in the situation and putting it out there. I don't want the universe to be feeding off of that and saying, well, she's expecting it. Why not give it to her? I don't want that. I want to say that September through December of next year is going to be phenomenal. September through December of next year is going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. You know why? Because I'm claiming it right now. Okay? Right now. Right now, I am claiming it. And the reason I can say that, let me tell you, last year, after I had little Nugget. So I had Nugget on October 4th, 2 days after my son's birthday. Had her on October 4th. She had I got released from the hospital on October 6th. She had her follow-up appointment on October 9th. And my car started dying then. Okay? It's the same car I'm talking about that was having issues last week. It's the same one that was dying. I would turn a corner and it would just shut off on me. Okay? It's after I had her. We made it home, called my mechanic. He came out, towed the car to his shop. He's like, I'm super backed up. I don't know when I'll be able to have it done. I will call you guys as soon as we can. I'm like, okay, no problems, right? Tell you, that Friday, which was, I believe it was Friday the 13th, my husband came home and we got the call from the mechanic that the car was fixed. And we just need to come out there and go pick it up. We were literally about to go into the garage, jump in the car, and go. So my husband is going to the garage. He's like, babe, what's that smell? What is that? He said, it smells like something's on fire. Open the garage door. There's smoke in the entire garage. His Jeep was on fire. Okay? Now, I say that because after you have a baby, your emotions are already heightened. Those hormone levels are still trying to find a way to balance themselves. And honestly, at that moment, that could have broke me. Literally, dealing with the fact that, thank God, our mechanic had called us and told us to come pick out the car because we wouldn't have went out to the garage. Okay, at all. Hey, you're supposed to be upstairs. Go. No, you did not. Is Trini sleeping? Okay, go get your food snack and go ahead and go lay back down. Okay? Because I know you didn't take a nap. But if it wasn't for the fact that he had called and told us to come pick up the car, we wouldn't have went to that garage to get ready to leave and go pick up my van. And like I said, that almost broke me. A lot of you probably wouldn't even have known or even knew. But that's the kind of car trouble I have been having. And then to deal with it again a year later, it's just like, can I get a break? So like I said, right now, if there's something that you want changed or something you want different or something you want new in 2019, affirm it now. No. Go. You're supposed to be taking your nap. No, because we got to go out late tonight. We got to go to Cabby's, go to her science fair. Okay? So Yes, yeah, that is so true. Yes, we forget that we can speak bad things, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to affirm positive things, good things. There are good things coming. Okay, I don't see them. I don't know what they are, but I am claiming that there are good things coming in 2019, you guys. And if you want something new, if you want something better, claim it and affirm it now. Y'all forgive me on my voice. It sounds so weird to me right now. No matter, I feel like I sound like a smoker, or like I took a whole bunch of tequila shots, and that's not even the case. It's just the fact that my voice, or that I had a cold and I was losing my voice, and it just sounds really bad right now, you guys. But yes, so like I said, this video, this live, it may not be for you right now. Maybe there's someone you know that's having a tough time and picking themselves back up. Share the video if you can. If you don't mind clicking that share button and share it with someone who may need it. You just never know. Don't be afraid to rise. Don't be afraid to expect better things. Expect it now. Demand that 2019 is going to be better. It has to be, okay? Believe it, and you can achieve it. It sounds cliche to say that out loud, but believe it, okay? All right, you guys, I am going to wrap it up because I feel like, I may have taken up more of your time than what I had anticipated to do, but I kind of got on the roll there. But it feels so good to go live. It feels so good to talk and chat with you guys. Like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a few friends I talk to. Most of my friends I talk to on a regular basis live in other states. So, I talk to them either on the phone, through Facebook. A few of the moms that I run into when I drop my kids off at school that I talk to. So being able to jump on here and chat with you guys, even if it's not even about makeup anymore, I'm going to start doing that. You guys might see me, completely barefaced, nothing. Don't be frightened, okay? Promise you it's not that bad. But I miss doing this. This is my moment of being able to empower somebody else out there. And I hope that I have, Don't be afraid, okay? If you want to be a phoenix, if you are ready to be a phoenix and rise, I need for you to drop a fireball in the comment section, okay? Drop a fireball. Just put it in that comment section saying, that just tells me that you know what? You guys are ready to be a phoenix. Rise. Rise above it all. And to hell with anybody that says or tells you something different. Because I'm telling you today, on this Wednesday, December 19th, 2018, you can be a phoenix. You can rise above it all and show anyone that tells you differently. Okay? So, now, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I won't preach anymore. But I promise you I will be back. I don't know what day. I'm not going to say that I'll be back tomorrow because I don't know what my schedule will be like. But I will be back. Yeah, that little, that word works too, Melanie. That works. Yes, you can be a phoenix. My phoenixes are out there. And ladies, we are going to rise. Okay? We are going to rise. I love you all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, if you were inspired by anything that I said, if you know someone that may need this, click the share button for me. That would do me a major solid because that means maybe I reached somebody out there that didn't know that they needed this, but it helped them in some way. All right, you guys, I love you. I will catch up with you later. Have a fantastic Wednesday. And in case for some reason, I don't get a chance to get back on here before Christmas, you all have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.